Baby, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Hello, yes, it's me, I'm back. And I'm so glad to be back, especially today, because Demi Lovato released her brand new album, Tell Me You Love Me. So Demi, I think, from my understanding, she's going for a more soul R&B sound with this one. And also she's trying to win that Grammy too, because she knows she got the voice for it. So she's like, you know what, y'all aren't gonna give me no Grammy with my dance pop stuff, so I'm about to make a, you know, a more soulful, more me album with Tell Me You Love Me, which I am so here for because, like I said, I haven't listened to anything, but I've listened to the one she's released, of course, so I've heard Sorry Not Sorry, duh, that's a banger. We are all like popping out there to that jam. And then Tell Me You Love Me came out and I was like, oh, hold on, girl. You are getting soulful with us. You're like Aretha meets Christina Aguilera in front of our faces. I was like, you better come on with them vocals, come on! When she released the album cover, I honestly was not here for the album cover at first. Truly, I know, it's crazy. Because I was like, oh my god, it's black and white, it's boring. But when you pay attention to the album cover, it's really simple, very, honestly iconic. She's like wearing no makeup in it, and she looks great. I'm gonna pop it up here, like right here. Ugh, you looking so good, Demi. And then I heard, You Don't Do It For Me Anymore, and that one just like will obviously make anyone cry. It's a tearjerker, it's absolutely incredible. So I was like, okay, so she's left, you know, this whole Sorry Not Sorry, you know, uplifting dance vibe. But then, girl, she gave us Sexy Dirty Love, and I was like, okay, this is about to be an album that will put you in all different sorts of moods. I met Demi, was it like 2 years ago? Let me pop that picture up because we're basically best friends, duh. But yes, there we are. And she was the sweetest person, and after meeting her, honestly, she's like literally the size of a Tic Tac. I walked up to her and I was like looking, I was like, hi Demi, oh my god. I'm shook. Okay, so Demi starts out the album with Sorry Not Sorry. So basically she's starting this album with like a, you know, I'm a bad bitch vibe, which I'm completely here for. I'm like sweating now. Okay, and the next song is the title track. It's called Tell Me You Love Me. Let's go, hey. Oh, can you hear my heart say? I was kind of hesitant to like it at first, just because, like the lyric, you ain't nobody till you got somebody. I mean, the way I read that and the way I read the song is that you need someone there to assure you that, you know, you are loved and that you are capable. It's not very Demi, is my point of view. The next song is Sexy Dirty Love, and let me tell y'all, this is the bop. It's called Sexy Dirty Love. What if she called it Dirty Sexy Love, so the acronym could be DSL? And then we have You Don't Do It For Me Anymore. Her vocals in it, so good. Don't do it for me anymore. No, you. I've been waiting to listen to this one because everybody online loves it. It's called Daddy Issues. Okay, Demi. It sounds like vintage Demi. Okay. Oh, okay. Definitely not what I was expecting, which is always fun. The next one's called Ruin the Friendship. So apparently this is maybe like about Selena. Let's ruin the friendship. Okay. Do all the things on. This is not about Selena, girl. Okay. This is about Nick Jonas. Next we have Only Forever. Oh, I'm here for it. Oh. Only forever. Only forever. Okay. Only forever. What? I'm dead. Only forever. Honestly, that's gonna be one of my favorites on the whole album. It just flows so well. It's amazing. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm shook. Okay, and next we have Lonely.
My knees weak, I'm shaking.
Okay.
Cause you all know that I always needed saving. Now I'm fucking lonely.
Oh.
And you didn't want me.
Oh.
Trying to leave me fucking lonely.
I love this. Okay. Honestly, that is the song that you want to listen to in the shower when you're crying. And then next we have Cry Baby. Okay. Okay, I love the play on words. Her voice flows really well with like the synths and the bass that she's using in a lot of these songs, which is, they all sound so good. And the next one we have is called Games. Okay. Oh! This album is good. I'm sweating like this should not be happening. And then next we have a song called Concentrate.
But it's everything you do to me. Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
I'll beat your body with my lips.
Ooh.
I'm a slave.
It reminds me of Ariana.
'Cause you, when you're done with me,
Classic.
I can't even concentrate. Ooh.
Like the simple guitar and like just completely vocal stuff. I love that she's doing stuff like this on this album. And the last song on the album is called Hitchhiker. Ever since I saw that this was what it was called, I was like, how is she gonna, you know, play on these words? Oh. This is another like classic sound. Ooh. Okay, I see. I like it.
I'm your hitchhiker.
All in all, the whole album as one is so cohesive and sounds so good. There's so many different genres on this album, which Demi has not really done before. We have like R&B, soul, we have, you know, pop. It's just all together. And usually, if you have 12 songs in an album and you try to do something like very, you know, a wide variety of genres, it doesn't really work out that well. But this is so cohesive and it all sounds good together, like track after track. It just plays really, really well, and I am here for it, and I'm actually deceased. I'm dead. I'm shook. This is probably Demi's best album today. If she doesn't win the Grammy for best pop vocal or something, we're gonna have to do something, because she honestly deserves it after this album. Okay, so now we're gonna go into which ones I think were standout songs, aka like my favorite ones on the album. And then we're gonna go into ones I didn't like that much, and then I'm gonna say which ones I think she should do as singles. For my favorites, honestly, they were all so good, but if I had to pick a top like 3, Only Forever is probably one of my favorites on the album. I love them all. Is that like an option? Sexy Dirty Love and Lonely. Those are probably my top 3 off of this album. They stand out. These lyrics, when I heard them, I was like, girl. And then my least favorites on the album are probably going to be Concentrate and Hitchhiker. They're the last 2 songs on the album. But I mean, I like them both, but if I had to pick 2 off, I'd probably kick those ones off. They're not the stronger songs on the album to me. Single choices, my favorite part. Honestly, I think she should do Sexy Dirty Love as a single. I think it should be a video, because I think it would do good on radio. I mean, it's totally radio friendly and it's super fun. Daddy Issues as a single, because that one did get a lot of, you know, exposure online. People were talking about it, they loved that one. So I think it would be smart for her to, you know, look into that. Alright, that brings an end to this reaction. Let me know what your guys' favorite songs are in the comments. And while you're here, you might as well click subscribe and just subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.